Now, dear students, we will discuss about the neutralization reaction. Neutralization reaction. We have already discussed about neutralization reaction in various purposes. But if we are going to explain about neutralization reaction in ionic equilibrium, then we can say that a type of acid and base mix together, then H plus of acid and OH minus hydroxyl ion of base join together to form water molecule, and in this way neutralization reaction takes place. Means when acid and base mix together, then they form their corresponding salt with releasing water molecule. How water molecule will form? I have already told to you. H plus from acid and hydroxyl and OH minus from base join together to form water molecule, and in this way neutralization reaction takes place. Nature of neutralization reaction is different because nature of neutralization reaction depends upon nature of acid and base. For example, if HCl is taken, if a strong acid HCl is taken, hydrochloric acid is taken, and if this HCl react with NaOH strong base, NaOH strong base, then what happens? If HCl hydrochloric acid react with NaOH strong base, then it forms NaCl plus H2. Here strong acid and strong base mix together to form neutral salt, completely neutral salt. Let me say this neutral salt. This one is strong acid. It is a strong acid, and NaOH is strong base. And this one is NaCl putting to write is neutral salt. So H plus from HCl and OH minus from NaOH join together to form water. And in this way neutralization reaction. If strong acid and strong base react together to form salt, then that is a complete neutralization reaction. Such type of neutralization reactions are known as a complete neutralization reaction. It is a complete neutralization reaction because here neutralization reaction takes place with help of strong acid and strong base. If one strong acid and one weak base is taken, if strong acid and weak base is taken, then nature of salt is acidic. If strong acid and weak bases are taken, then nature of salt is acidic. For example, that is the acidic salt. Acidic salt means nature of salt is acidic. For example, if H2SO4 is taken, H2SO4 is a strong acid. H2SO4 is a strong acid. And if this strong acid reacts with weak base, COH hold twice. COH hold twice is a weak base. It is a weak base. Then what happens? They will form CaSO4, calcium sulfate, CaSO4 plus water molecule twice H2. They will form twice H2. So here calcium sulfate is acidic. Nature of calcium sulfate is acidic. It is a acidic salt. This salt is acidic. It is acidic salt. Similarly, if strong base and weak acid is taken, if strong base and weak acid is taken, then that salt is basic in nature. For example, basic salt. Basic salt. For example, if a strong acid like NaOH is taken, NaOH. So NaOH react with weak acid, acetic acid, CH3COOH. NaOH is weak, sorry, strong base. It is a strong base, and if this strong base react with weak acid, acetic acid is a weak acid. If it react with weak acid, so they can form sodium acetate. Sodium acetate CH3COOH. This is sodium acetate plus H2. Sodium acetate plus H2. So in this way, such type of salts are bases, in which a strong base react with weak acid to form corresponding salt, that is a basic salt. Now, some double salts are also present. If you are going to discuss about classification of salts, then there are different types of salts are present. Normal salts means ki neutral salt like NaCl, KCl. These are normal salts. Acidic salt like CaSO4, calcium sulfate means salt which made up with help of strong acid and weak base. So like CaSO4, that is a acidic salt. Basic salt which made up with help of strong base and weak acid like sodium acetate. Double salt which made up with help of two salts like Mohr salt, that is a double salt, or Mohr salt. Mohr salt, ferrous ammonium sulfate. It is salt of ferrous sulfate, FeSO2, NH4 का उल्टा SO4 dot 6H2. Ferrous ammonium sulfate, FeSO2, NH4 का उल्टा SO4 dot 6H2. Means कि this salt made up with help of two salt. This salt made up with help of two salt. Two salt means one is the ferrous sulfate and second one is the ammonium sulfate. One is the ferrous sulfate and second one is the ammonium sulfate. So such type of salts are known as double salts. Such type of salts are double salt. Ferrous sulfate and ammonium sulfate. Alum, potassium, K2SO4 dot Al2SO4 का whole price dot 24H2. This is L. It is also double salt. It is also double salt. K2SO4 dot Al2SO4 का whole price dot 24H2. So such type of salts are double salts. Some complex salts are also present. Complex salts which are complex compound like K4FeCN6 or K3FeCN6. Complex salt like K4FeCN6. This one is potassium ferrocyanide, K4FeCN6, it is complex salt. Or K3FeCN6, it is a complex salt. CrH2O6, Cl2, it is also a type of complex salt because such type of salts are made up with help of one transition metal, and In such type of salt, central metal surrounded with help of various ligands, with help of forming coordinate linkage. Such type of salts are known as a complex salt. So this one is about the localization reaction and types of salt. Now we will discuss one more important thing: salt hydrolysis. One more important thing, that is a salt hydrolysis. Salt hydrolysis. More important thing, that is a salt hydrolysis. Salt hydrolysis. We will discuss about salt hydrolysis. As you already know about hydrolysis, dear students, you already know about hydrolysis. Hydro means water, hydrolysis means breaking. If we are going to explain about hydrolysis, means salt hydrolysis, then decomposition of any salt with water is known as a salt hydrolysis. If any salt mixed with water, then that salt form corresponding acid and base from which that salt already prepared, and such type of process known as a salt hydrolysis. Means if any salt react with water, they will form its corresponding acid and base from which it already prepared, that is a salt hydrolysis. But we should always keep in mind, salt of strong acid and strong base do not hydrolyze at all. Salt of strong acid and strong base do not hydrolyze at all, because water has not capacity to break bond of cations and anions in salt of strong acid and strong base. So you should always keep in mind, salt of strong acid and strong base do not hydrolyze. Now, if we have taken, I am going to explain with help of a simple salt. Like if we have taken sodium acetate, C3C. If sodium acetate is taken, and if this sodium acetate react with water, if it react with water, what H2 means that this salt undergoes to hydrolysis. This is sodium acetate. Now sodium acetate react with water to form acetic acid, CH3COOH plus NaOH. Sodium acetate react with water to form acetic acid and sodium hydroxide, because sodium acetate already prepared with help of acetic acid and sodium hydroxide. Sodium acetate is a basic salt. So such type of process is known as a salt hydrolysis. Similarly, if NH4Cl is taken, ammonium chloride is taken, NH4Cl, and if this salt undergoes to hydrolysis, means react with water, they will form NH4OH, ammonium hydroxide plus HCl. Ammonium hydroxide plus HCl. So in this way, hydrolysis is a type of process in which salt react with water and form its corresponding and base from which it already prepared. So this one is about the salt hydrolysis. Now, dear students, we will discuss about the common ion effect. Very important thing, common ion effect. Common ion effect. Common ion effect. It is a very important topic which is used in analytical chemistry also. It is very important topic of ionic equilibrium also. So we will discuss about common ion effect. According to this effect, if two electrolytes are taken, in which one is strong and another is weak, in presence of strong electrolyte, dissociation of weak electrolyte is suppressed. Dissociation of weak electrolyte is decreases. Such type of effect is known as a common ion effect. Means if two electrolytes are taken, in which one ion is common, then in presence of one strong electrolyte, dissociation of weak electrolyte is suppressed. That is known as a common ion effect. For example, if acetic acid CH3 COOH is taken, CH3 COOH acetic acid is taken. It is a weak acid. It is a weak electrolyte also. And second one is the CH3 COO. So this one is a strong electrolyte and this one is the weak electrolyte. Both have a one common ion because the acetic acid CH3 COOH dissociate to provide the acetate ion CH3 COO minus plus H plus. Acetic acid dissociate to provide acetate ion and H plus. Similarly, sodium acetate CH3COO and dissociate to provide acetate ion CH3COO minus plus and plus. In this way, common ion is acetate ion, and if acetic acid sodium acetate is mixed, then concentration of acetate ion is increased, and if concentration of acetate ion is increased, then equilibrium shifted in backward direction. Means कि again acetate ion and hydrogen ion combine together to form acetic acid. So in this way, dissociation of acetic acid is decreased because here dissociation takes place. Means acetate ion combined with H plus to form acetic acid. So here association takes place and such type of effect is known as a common ion effect. Means if two electrolytes are taken in which one ion is common, then in presence of strong electrolyte, dissociation of weak electrolyte is suppressed, and such type of effect is known as common ion effect. Such type of effect is known as a common ion effect. Similarly, if NH4OH is taken, and if NH4OH, NH4Cl is mixed, NH4Cl is a strong electrolyte. So dissociation of NH4OH is suppressed. decreases. Why? Because NH4OH dissociate to provide NH2 plus OH minus, and NH4Cl dissociate to provide NH4 plus Cl minus. Here NH4 plus is a common ion, and if in NH4OH H4Cl is mixed, then concentration of NH4OH is increased, and if concentration of NH4OH increases, then it will be shifted in backward direction, because to nullify this effect means increase in concentration, ammonium ion and hydroxide ion join together to form ammonium hydroxide. In this way, here association takes place in place of dissociation. That's why we can say that dissociation decreases. Now, dear students, next topic we will discuss in next video. Thank you, dear students.